Good morning, welcome to our weekend vlog, which is supposed to keep your spirits up and help you not to get brought down by the coronavirus and the general lockdown conditions for some of you who are away from home or isolated and perhaps not fully aware of the opportunities afforded by our contemporary technology, which gives us the necessary respite not to be totally depressed and broken by the situation. In fact, this is the unique chance for us to explore to what extent modern tools and technology will allow us to continue life in a more or less or more normal way or quasi-normal way. This of course relates also to your study and learning. So even though I don't have much to say in terms of the situation and what ideas you may have in terms of your stories, I want to continue the vlog so that you feel motivated to continue to write your daily logs and record your exploration of stories and opportunities to relate stories and perhaps turn some of your log entries into bona fide pieces or outputs for your portfolio. You never know. Just a quick look at what's going on. It seems that we have a kind of a situation emerging where the countries that are quite affluent, have sophisticated health systems and resources, feel confident enough to relax or not to restrict drastically the measures to slow down or reverse the tide of infections. The one standing out is obviously Sweden, where apparently in some aspects life continues as normal, as opposed to some countries which have introduced very dramatic and drastic measures, among them being India, which can ill afford to impose lockdown and stay-at-home policies in a country where people rely on movement and daily milling to secure their food. A lot of people, counting in hundreds of millions in India, rely on getting their daily bread from interaction in the street, be it begging, small trade, or some bartering deals. Without that, it's hard to imagine how hundreds of millions of Indians can survive any longer period of isolation in their homes or places where they overnight. So it's worth looking at different strategies that different countries are applying and the resistance which the United States seems to exercise to any very drastic measures like locking down or isolating a city like New York. But with more than 125,000 cases as I speak, we may see an exponential rise, whatever the word exponential means. At the moment, the hotspots are doubling their cases with a ratio of 3 to 4 days. So if America reaches 1 million cases within a week or 10 days, the situation may dramatically change. We're looking now at numbers which are quite concerning, at least to some, with nearly 700,000 cases and more than 30,000 deaths. Spain, it seems to be one of the most dramatic stories of the last week, with cases chasing up those in Italy, and the similar numbers of people dying daily. So it's a dramatic development, and with the UK going above 17,000 from 10 only a few days ago, there are pronouncements of longer period lockdown and quite tight and restricted lockdown for Britain. So we will see how long the economy can withstand such a turn down of the economic engine and human activity. I would like you not to give up despite the weekend, not to give up on reading up, pursuing, and looking at specific angles. It would be great if you can develop your specialist angles for coverage of the coronavirus, be it economy, be it issue of fake news, or be it epidemiological issues related to science and health. It's up to you, but you need to look at some kind of specialism that you want to pursue the coronavirus story with. I wish you best of luck in your daily journalistic activities. Read, follow, explore, news gather, think about possible stories, and first of all, record your daily experience of practicing journalism through critical consumption of information and news, to writing things down, conceptualizing what stories you'd like to cover and how you'd like to cover them. Good luck, and speak to you tomorrow.